Hello, and welcome back to some more Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last episode, we learned... I'm sorry, I'm getting mesmerized by the spinning model here. The galaxy effect inside the rings is a still image. And I'm moving them around by moving the camera. Anyway, let's leave so I stop getting distracted by that.
Come again.
In the last episode, we got back to the capital. Louise is up in the palace, on top of the face. And I assume we're gonna head there, and that's gonna be the dungeon. And I'm gonna probably see about wasting some time leveling up and getting those royal archetypes. We'll see.
Let's move.
We've cleared everything out. Let's hurry inside. Let us hurry inside.
Smash it all to bits.
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right?
Yes.
Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do? If this goes on...
But you're still you, yes? You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head-on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. Not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luis's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
What Louise is doing in the royal palace, whether or not he truly desires a world overrun by humans, we won't know his mind until we confront him.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
Trap or not, we have no other choice.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, You're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
If Louise is behind all of these disturbances, then stopping him will only help us in the approval rating. If we can restore civility and rational thought, it'll pave the way to defeating Louise. We must press on with faith in that.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
We're counting on you, O King.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow we make for the castle.
What to pick?
There's something foul in the air in Grand Trad. Everyone seems so anxious. Those who oppose us do so with fervor. But there's also those who believe in us. We must press on.
Oh, hell.
Everyone is filled with so much anxiety. Now they don't know what to do. Public sentiment is very volatile at times like this. There is still a way to win. It's so different from when we were last in Grand Trad. Everyone's staring at you with such disdain in their eyes. We must remember you've still got people on your side, Protag. Let's just do what we can. No matter what I say, the people in Grand Trad are going to look down on you. It's times like these where your actions will speak louder than words. When they see you stand up to Louise, it'll be plain who's in the right.
Oh, it's Mister.
No matter what happens, you're still you to me, mister. I'm going to keep cheering you on forever.
You...
Who would have believed you were His Highness, the actual prince? I apologize for the less than royal accommodations, but try to have a good rest regardless. Alright.
Your Highness.
And so His Highness returns to the royal capital in triumph and glory. In truth, I'd have liked to welcome him back with a grand feast. Oh well, the day shall come when the people too celebrate you in grand fashion. My spear is ever ready to ensure that day comes.
Come on.
Some turnaround, eh? Last time we were here, people were falling over themselves to welcome you. Now the only thing I see in their eyes is fear. Damn it, people. Even if Protag turned into a monster, Louise is the one making them. That's a fair bit scarier if you ask me.
Honestly.
First you were Louise's subordinate, then a false prince. And now you have awoken as His true highness. None have walked so strange a path as you. And after all of this, you still mean to be king. This is a bigger and softer bunk than in the Gauntlet Runner. Maybe it's time to call it a night.
Good night.
Rest well.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
Oh God, it's an official countdown now.
To all the people who dwell in this land,
This voice?
soon naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shall inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle, but I suppose that confirms it. This is where it ends.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner, or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
Sure enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Maybe hope.
A little broad, don't you think? I don't really know what everyone's talking about, but everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps it is a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
If Luis claims victory, everyone will be sacrificed in his wake. We have to prevent that from happening. Whatever Luis is doing in the Royal Palace has to be stopped as soon as possible, and it's up to us to do it.
Right, thank you.
Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The King's deadline was the dawn of the Day of the Hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we'd get it done, but we have to make sure we have at least one day to spare before the Day of the Hero.
We've got a few days left, so it's up to you how we spend them. When we set off, let's do it with no regrets. So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis. That's this place. Nice little village.
The weather is dread.
Here's where we are, and here's where we are now.
Okay.
Let's see here.
That's Skybound Avatar. Okay. What dread weather we're having.
Let's put an end to this.
Skybound Avatar Conquest. Head to the Royal Palace in the sky to save the world from being driven into madness by Louise. This man with his ruinous aspirations for the future must not succeed to the throne. Or must not succeed the throne. I've got 30 days left to do it. We got a lot to do in 30 days. A mission with a deadline has begun. To challenge the Airborne Palace, depart from the Round Table and the Gauntlet Runner. Due to magma disturbances throughout the kingdom, the entire country is experiencing dread weather. If that wasn't bad enough, be cautious of an inclement weather called Blight. Oh boy. The abilities of your followers and their support will be indispensable when it comes to surpassing Louise and being crowned the new king. Use this time to ensure you have no regrets when you depart. Prevent Louise's destructive vision and rescue the kingdom's future before the day of the hero arrives. The Royal Palace.
So?
You need to be absolutely sure you're ready for anything before we head in. The place has definitely changed from the last time we were there.
Smash it all to bits!
Okay. Well, let's see. First and foremost, what I want to try and do is... What's the first one I can unlock? Technically, it would be Hulkenberg's, because I've got access to all the archetypes I need to level up for that. Sewer Paladin needs to be at rank 20, and Dark Knight at 15. 1 and 5. Let's have her swap to Dark Knight for now. And I'm just gonna look up what other archetypes are required to study for Heisme and Stroll. So I can just focus on those. I'm gonna look that up now. Okay, I did some of the math. I've got the time, technically, kinda sorta, to get the royal archetypes for Stroll, Hulkenberg, and Heisme. And to at least unlock the royal fantasy for Juna, Yufa, and Basilio with 8 days left to spare. And that's not even considering what I'll need to do to unlock the archetypes for Juna, Yufa, and Basilio. I haven't even considered that. That was just to unlock access for Juna, Yufa, and Basilio, as well as unlocking the archetypes for Hulkenberg, Stroll, and Heisme. I'll have 8 days left. And that's if I probably equip...
What now?
I'll probably need to equip the, Does Elemental Master have it? Yeah, Magic Recovery. And just have this guy equipped and slowly rebuild MP when I get it, and when I end up having it all drained, and then just rinse and repeat without leaving the dungeon to instantly refill MP. It's gonna take forever to do this, and I'll only have 8 days to spare. It's gonna be a hell of a lot of work. And like I said, well, I don't know if I even said it, but I was thinking it. That's not considering side quests, either. Of which I hope there's none of.
Alright then.
I'm too busy. Oh, look, side quests. There they are, right there. Oh, I am very... 1025.
So irreverent.
There's a side quest over here.
Ooh.
Alright, what do you got?
Hello.
That outfit. Aren't you the candidate who claims to be the prince? If you are possessed of princely skills, then I have a task for you. There's a place some distance from the Altabury called Mount Volcano. Could I ask you to look for the War King's legendary greatsword there? The story goes that ages ago, the War King united the land under his exemplary leadership. Even the sword he carried became the stuff of legends. It's said to be of stunning, awe-inspiring craftsmanship. I've traveled many leagues in hopes of seeing it, and in fact, it's been 10 years since I first set out. It's just that Mount Volcano is a veritable den of monsters. No doubt I'd die before I found it. That's why I figured I might enlist someone so princely in my stead. Of course, I'll reward you handsomely, and you're sure to find other treasure there too. What say you?
I guess so.
It's hard to turn down treasure. We might find something we could use against Louise, or if not, we could sell it and buy something that is useful. What do you think? Want to go to Mount Volcano and look for his legendary greatsword? If I do, that means I've got 7 days left to spare, and that's if I can get through that dungeon within a day. You'll really do it? You have my gratitude. I shall, of course, prepare a suitable reward. Not to mention the sword's yours to keep. I just want to see it.
We did it!
Nice, if we can swing it, then we get treasure and a legendary sword on top of it. Sounds kind of worth it to me. Remember, the great sword is sealed within Mount Volcano.
Let's give it a shot.
I need to obtain the legendary great sword sealed in Mount Volcano. The informant at the tavern in Diafranco Street in Altabury should know more about the volcano. Okay.
That's where you want to go.
Mount Volcano should be around here. Despite it being a volcano, apparently it's safe.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Okay.
Help me, will ya?
Don't let greed get the better of you. There are dangerous monsters there.
Yeah.
Of course, we know the difference between bravery and foolishness. We'll prepare accordingly.
Ooh. What now? All right then.
Let's see. Are there any other side quests sitting around? Yeah, there's one.
Let's head there right away.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Right here.
Hey?
Have you forgotten me already? Some people know me as the Queen of Cuisine, though I suppose that title is a little presumptuous to use in the company of an actual prince. I remember you. I remember your quest was annoying.
Isn't that...
Alright, we met you in Martira. You used to be a chef within the royal palace. Are you still on your journey to perfect the art of cooking? Correct, I once again have a need of your talents. That unique point of view that allows you to create such unexpected and powerful dishes. Okay.
Whatever will I do?
During the course of my travels, a thought constantly crossed my mind. In times such as these, what can I cook to ease the hunger of those struggling to survive? I speak of those who cannot afford gourmet cuisine. The most they can hope for is simple fare, which fills the stomach but leaves the heart empty. Therefore, what the world needs is a dish that, while comprised of plain ingredients, brings with it such a colorful sweetness that brightens the drudgery of everyday life.
Whoa.
A dish that's simple yet exciting? I like that idea, but honestly, I have no clue how to make something like that.
Lovely, that.
When I think of food that quickens my pulse, the first thing that comes to mind is a sweet flavor. Nourishing llama bees are a must. And so that everyone, from wee children to the elderly, can eat it in comfort, a fluffy texture would be perfect. I see. So we just need to make a dish that uses llama bees and has a fluffy texture.
If you have a spare moment.
Correct. If you can manage to whip up a dish that seems promising, simply return here and tell me all about it.
Let's give it a shot.
Cook a meal inspired to inspire a divine dish and deliver it to the requester. She's expecting a dish with a fluffy texture that uses Luma bees.
The world
Okay.
belongs to Lord Luis.
Well, I would need to travel in order to cook. So that could theoretically cost me another day. So 6 days.
What now?
Alright
then.
Okay, and those are all of the side quests. At least all the side quests here.
Alright then. Where to?
Or are there side quests here? Will they appear to me, or do I have to actually go there and then they'll pop up? I can just fast travel here, so... Let's just double check that to be sure.
That damned Luis!
Yeah, everywhere is going bad. Alright, side quests. Just to be sure that there's only side quests
Where to?
in the capital.
Let's go!
This weather is dreadful.
Alright then.
Oh my god, there's a... Dang it, there's a side quest here!
Let's go!
There's side quests everywhere, no!
Humans.
If I want to focus on the archetypes, I'm not going to have time to do all these side quests, I fear.
Hello.
I'm definitely going to need days to spend time with other followers to unlock archetypes necessary for unlocking the royal archetypes of my other 3 party members. Well, going out of your way to talk to a Mystari like me, I admire your pluck, lad. You've piqued my interest, so let me share something with you I picked up in a tavern. It's about that old structure called the Forsaken Tower, north of town here. It's teeming with powerful monsters, and none who step inside have ever stepped back out. I heard there's 3 such towers in the world, and apparently the number itself isn't insignificant. Anyway, to look at you, an Elda with a fairy in tow, you wouldn't happen to be the hero who saved the island, would you?
Now what am I to do?
In that case, I think there's something in particular you should hear. Consider this top secret. Apparently, there's some sort of legendary monster at the top. I've heard it's got something to do with a trial for obtaining a forbidden power. But that's all I can tell you. Anyone who looked into it hasn't survived to tell the tale. But considering you dealt with the dragon god and saved our island, if a forbidden power is real, I would want it to go to a hero like you. I have no doubt the chief would agree, so I'll leave it to you to see if this legend rings true.
Cheers, eh?
If you want to dive a little deeper into a trial, try the informant in the tavern. I've got a lot of information there.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
There's supposed to be a secret power that dwells in the Forsaken Tower, located north of Brylehaven. I'll need all the strength I can to fight Louise, so it may be worth going there if I can spare the time. My god, the rank. Wow.
Please, if there's anything you can do.
The more you risk, the more you stand to gain. I should hope I'll be shoving off now, though. Best of luck out there.
All right.
A forbidden power and a Forsaken Tower? Fun! Shall we check it out? Yeah, fun. How many days left am I on now? 5?
Alright then.
I don't have hope. That seems to be the last of the side quests here.
Alright. Where to?
At Rhea.
Let's go.
We got side quests here by chance?
All right then.
Oh my god, we do.
Let's go.
Hello there.
Hello there! I apologize for bringing this up at a time like this, but I have something I thought I should tell you. Lately, I've been searching through some old histories to review our true traditions, and I discovered something about a set of towers scattered throughout the country.
Whoa.
A tower? Like that one place, right? Yeah, we're familiar. Oh, is that so? Then that makes things simpler. According to the books I've read, when turmoil rocks the world of men, a sign will appear in the towers 3. 3 trials for 3 towers. Upon the hero who proves thrice worthy a forbidden power that has been sealed away in this world will be bestowed. Essentially, 3 towers will appear, each with their own trial, and then whoever conquers them will obtain some kind of great, unprecedented power. The nature of this power is unknown. However, judging by the description of worthy hero, I sense these are trials of not only sheer strength, but honor and other like qualifications. Then the trials seek to test if one is worthy of power, and overcoming it confers one with the honor. However, it reminds me of royal magic. I dread to think about what would happen if Louise obtained it. I would much prefer it in your hands, but what do you think? Well, what do you think of it? Will you undertake these trials? One tower is apparently south of our island here. It's called the Spire of Blind Faith, and it is known by some of the islanders. But for precise information, you'd best ask the informant. I hear there's a monster that's taken up residence there, so it might not hurt to go in with a bit more protection.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Oh boy.
Thank you.
Let's check.
Okay.
I see.
So these last few methods of learning things about the island's purview, so I've asked certain people to ask my eyes and ears. To be frank, I believe these trials will be dangerous ones. The books even say countless are those who have lost their lives. But I believe if anyone can overcome them, it's you. That's why I wanted to inform you of it so urgently. Heroes of our island, I pray for your good fortune in battle, and I hope this legend turns out to be a mighty power that you can use for the good of the world. These were those absurdly difficult dungeons I dealt with. The towers.
Alright.
I remember.
Let's go.
So that's what these last couple of quests outside of the capital are. Are just telling me, hey, there's a nearby tower that's got a monster on it that I probably need to fight. Has the, enemies of each tower completely changed?
Where to?
Oh, I didn't want to go that far. This display has got a side quest probably referring to a tower as well.
So that's what it's come to.
Ah! Now of all times, with knowledge of the tower finally in hand. Oh, such woe is me. What? Did he say tower? Probably the same tower Adeni was talking about, right? An elder with a fairy. You wouldn't be the heroes who saved the island, would you? 1,000 pardons. I've gotten excited and raised my voice, haven't I? I'm a Mustari researcher, you see, conducting an academic investigation into the island's folklore. Within them, the one thing that's drawn my interest lately is the legend of the 3 towers. I've finally managed to pinpoint the location of one of these 3 towers, the Tower of Insolence, just north of this very town.
What shall I do?
However, it seems the tower is a monster's den, positively infested, as it were. Given my current fortitude, I've regretfully had to put the requisite fieldwork on indefinite hold. Instead, this must be the trial of the tower spoken of in the old tales. The one which grants a forbidden power to whomever whomsoever completes it. Ho-ho! An inspiration has struck me like lightning! It occurs to me that perhaps indeed the hero that saved the island might well have hardiness enough to complete such a trial. If there really is something forbidden... If there is really some forbidden power to obtain, I'm sure it's safer in the hands of our illustrious hero.
Splendid.
But I suppose that, having heard such astonishing tales, you're curious as to their veracity. It is certifiably true. Or is it as tall as the highest rise your mind can conjure? Well, there's but one way to know for certain, and that's to walk your way to the highest point of the Tower of Insolence, north of Altabury. Oh, and do ask an informant of the proper details. You'll be able to learn more about the trial itself as well, I presume.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
There's supposed to be a secret power that dwells in the Tower of Insolence located north of Altabury. I'll need all the strength I can get to fight Louise, so it may be worth going there if I can spare the time. I suppose I could do these towers and do the leveling I need for the royal archetypes there. At least I could try. That might cut down on the amount of days I would otherwise be wasting. I could also theoretically, get more done that way. I'm quite glad the endeavorer of the tower is in the hands of one so capable. I'm beaming, in fact, that it is a hero's charge. And with that, I take my leave. Even further research awaits me. Farewell. Fare thee well.
That sounds right.
He talked up that tower enough to get me curious. We should look into it if we have the time. Yeah. Oh man, the amount of planning I'm going to have to do to try and pull this off. Anyway, I gotta end the episode here. So with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.